Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest, probably the most special guest I'll ever have on my channel, my mum. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jackie and I'm Chelsea's mum, and in all the time that she's been doing makeup she's never done mine.
No.
So the day has come.
I'm very excited. So we're going to do mum's makeup today. I've got a few palettes that I picked out that I feel like are very you. So the first palette that I picked for mum was the KKW times Mario palette. The reason that I picked this one is because it's got lots of golds and oranges that you really like. You like golds and oranges.
I do.
The other one that I have is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette. Again, it's got lots of... Oh, you got excited about that one.
Wow.
So it's got lots of golds and oranges as well.
My favourite colours.
Yeah, that one I feel like that's what we're going to do, but I just thought I'd show you and you get to pick. The last palette I've got is the Morphe 3503 palette, and again it's just lots of golds and oranges. So I thought we could maybe do a mix of all of them, or we'll pick one that you quite like. Yeah?
Okay, sounds fabulous. I love the colours.
So mum's already got her skincare. You've already prepped your skin.
Yep.
And we'll just go in with some products, have some fun.
I know what that is.
You know what that is? What?
Foundation.
Yeah, this is foundation. So for mum's foundation, I'm going to use the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser. So I'm going to keep it quite light, and then if we need some extra coverage, we can do that with concealer or just touch up some areas that we need a little bit more coverage. So why don't you tell everyone how you normally do your makeup? Because you've been doing makeup for a long time.
I do my makeup every single day, whether we're in isolation or whether I'm working from home or whatever. I don't think I do it right. Whatever I did when I first did it is exactly how I'm still doing it.
Yeah, so how...
So I would put the concealer on first.
Okay.
And I put that down my nose and under my eyes, which these days have got sort of a little bit dark. And then I put my makeup on all over my face, and then I put a translucent powder to take the shine away.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. And you do a full face of makeup every day?
Every day.
She does like full glam. Like, explain what you do with like your eyes and stuff.
So I would do the concealer and then the makeup, which I have to say I put on with my hands.
Yeah, triggered.
And then I do the powder, which I put on with a nice fresh puff every day, and that's clear, so that just absorbs.
What would you call a puff? What's a puff?
A soft furry thing that you can wash, not this.
Not a beauty blender?
No. And when I've done that, the lipstick goes on. Now, every single day of my life.
You put your lipstick on before your
first,
eyeshadow?
Yes. My lipstick goes on first. Now, there's a rhyme and a reason to that.
Oh, okay.
The lipstick all my life has been that colour.
Yeah, mum, always the same.
Orange, red, and golds. And I put my lipstick on, followed by my blush, just in case there's an emergency and I have to run out of the house without my eye makeup on, and then I can just pop my sunnies on. So that I'm not caught out.
That is so funny.
And that happens sometimes.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
And then I can put my sunnies on, and
I mean,
no
it
one
makes
knows
sense.
I don't have all the rest on. But
smart.
The funny thing is, and I guess it's the same, it takes me a long time. Wash the face, cleanse the face, put on the probably I put a bit of oil on and then I put cream on and maybe even a bit of sunscreen, and then the makeup like Chelsea's doing. And the last and quickest thing really is my eyes, because I could do it, well, I have done it in the back of a truck, in the back of a car. I don't have to look in a mirror anymore. I just put a pale colour eyeshadow, then I put a loop of brown, usually sparkly if I can find sparkly.
Yeah, you always have a bit of sparkle.
And then I do an eyeliner like Chelsea does, but I could do it in my sleep. I rarely put it in my eye, but it's a catastrophe if I do.
Yep.
And I have to almost
I feel like
start
we've
again.
all been there, don't worry.
Yeah, but I rarely do that. And then these days I put an underline because I've really failed on the mascara front. That's not my forte. Not quite sure why, but I can't stand the time involved. So
fair enough.
If I'm going out, I might add a little bit of extra sparkle, but that's rare. And then just recently, Chelsea put me onto these wonderful magnetic eyelashes.
Yeah. So
and I've had a bit of fun with those.
Yeah, we'll get to lashes later. We'll do some fun
But
lashes.
I don't usually have lashes, so I look a bit bald on the eyelash front.
You normally wear concealer, yes?
Yes.
I'm actually going to use the Bye Bye Under Eye on Mum today.
So you do the eye makeup first?
Yeah, because especially when you're using like shimmers and glitters and stuff, it will fall onto your face and you don't want to, get glitter all over the face makeup that you've just done. Okay. You have probably been using the same products as well. Same products your whole life sort of thing?
More or less, yes. I mean, my whole makeup would fit into a small purse.
And you use the one brush?
I've still got the same 2 original brushes I started with a lot of years ago.
You should probably get some new brushes. I can hook you up, don't worry. So your cheekbones are amazing. One of the biggest things I get complimented on in my like natural features is my cheekbones, and I 100% get those from you. You have really good cheekbones. Naturally.
That's good.
It's basically just giving a little bit of dimension back into your face.
What do you call the thing you're using?
This?
Yeah.
This one is actually from Real Techniques, but I call all beauty sponges beauty blenders just because it's kind of like, you know how you might, instead of saying go and get a tissue, you'll say go and get a Kleenex? And that's like the brand, but it's become the word.
Okay, so
it's kind of like that. So I would say, a beauty blender, but it's not. Beauty blender is the brand.
Okay.
This is actually by Real Techniques, but I feel like it's very much like that,
it's
where
generic now.
It's become the word. And you'll probably discover some new products today that you might like.
Mm.
The one thing I am really excited to do is your eyebrows, because you don't normally do your eyebrows.
No.
Never. Not that you don't have eyebrows, because you actually do have dark, like they match your hair colour, but Mum never fills them in, and I guess from when you were younger that's kind of the trend. It was to pluck your eyebrows quite thin, whereas these days everyone wants like big bushy brows.
I didn't pluck them when I was younger, and I don't fill them in now. They are how they come.
That's just your natural?
100% natural.
Okay, well we will probably give you a bit of a bolder brow today.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Pony Cosmetics Palomino Brow Pomade. So this is a step you don't do.
But if I liked it, I could have it permanently, couldn't I?
Some people do, yes, they do brow tattooing and things like that, but it's, it's up to you what you want, if you like it.
Well, if you missed with that, I could end up with a stripy face.
I'm not gonna miss. Okay, so I'm pretty sure for eyeshadow we're going to use the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, because that's the one that you had the best reaction to. But firstly, you probably don't use this either. I'm going to use an eyeshadow primer, which just helps your eyeshadows go on better, stay better, kind of helps with oils throughout the day so they don't smudge around.
That would be a bonus.
Yep.
I don't think I do look the same at the end of the day as I do at the beginning.
Okay. So just close for me. So naturally your eyelid will produce oils throughout the day, just like your skin does anywhere else on your body, and then that sometimes can mean that it will take off your hard work in your eyeshadow, which you don't always want. You want it to stay on as long as possible.
So what is this product called?
An eyeshadow primer. So this one is by NARS. You know NARS?
Yep, I do.
It's my favourite one. I asked everyone on Instagram to send us some questions, which they did, so I'm going to read some. Okay, this one is, what's the best advice your mum wants to give you for life? What's the best life advice that you've got?
Make good choices.
Make good choices.
Life's all about choices, and you get to make the choices. So make them good ones. And an adjunct to that is if you make a bad choice, i.e. a decision, really, don't fret about it or stress about it. Simply make another one. Don't waste worry.
Yeah, my grandpa, so mum's dad, always used to say don't waste worry. So you make choices in life, and if you make the wrong choice, make another one.
Just make another one.
You know, you have things happen to you and you have things out of your control, but there are so many choices we make every day, from the coffee shop we get our coffee from to what time we leave the house, and they all add up. So make good choices.
But most importantly, as Chelsea just said, things happen to you in life that are beyond your control. That's life for all of us. But it's your choice how you feel about that. And if you choose to feel terrible and depressed and awful about it, then that's your choice. But if you feel to be grateful for what has still or is still part of your life, then you're grateful, and that's a better choice.
Yeah, so mum is probably, close to me, probably one of the most positive people you will ever meet, and it's probably because you choose happiness every day, no matter what happens to you or what the day brings. I mean, we're in isolation at the moment, it's a bit strange.
6 weeks.
But, you know, we're just choosing to be happy with what we do have. What's your mum's favourite colour and why?
Oh my goodness.
Can you guess?
It's been my favourite colour all my life. To the point that when I used to do public speaking, I would rush out in the morning, kids, as we all do, lots of things to do. And after I've done the speaking and I'm sitting afterwards talking with my team about how it went, they look down and I have 2 different red shoes on.
Oh yeah. I always laugh at mum's wardrobe, because if you open her wardrobe and look inside, it's just red. There's no other colours really.
No.
It's just red. Okay, so this one is, when will your mum start breeding goldies?
Oh, again. Is the question.
Again, yes.
Again. So I've been breeding Labradors and Goldies since I was a little girl.
When I was little, my golden retriever puppy that I got for my 6th birthday had a litter of puppies, and then we kept one of those puppies, and then we had a whoopsie, and the puppy that we kept had puppies with our other dog.
In other words, mother and son.
Yeah, mother and son had puppies together. That was bad. But they were actually very nice puppies.
They were so nice that people who had them asked if we could ever have more.
Do you ever do under your eye?
No, never done this step. What colour do you do under the eye?
Something light, and then you can define it more from there if you want to. Okay, what would you say are each other's worst and best traits? So what's my worst trait, what's my best trait, and I'll do you.
Ah, this will be fun.
Yeah, this is...
Well, Chelsea's
expose me.
Best trait, without any question, is how calm and relaxed she is in all situations, and consequently always thoughtful and caring.
Oh, that's nice. And then... Go on, expose me. What's my worst trait?
Well, I think she has a new definition of the word tidy.
Yeah, I'm not dirty, but I'm messy, that's for sure. Like, I know where everything is, but it's certainly a mess. So, mum's best trait, definitely how positive you are. You're one of the most positive, bubbly. Her nickname is Sparkle. Like, she literally shines in a room, brightens it up. She is very positive and makes the best of all situations. And your worst trait is one that triggers me deeply.
I know.
It triggers me.
I know. Can I guess?
Yep.
Talking with my mouth full.
Whenever we have dinner, Mum loves to tell a story. She's a chatter. She's a big chatterbox and she loves a good story. And whenever there's silence at the dinner table, mouthful or not, Mum will tell you a story and it triggers me. But you mean well. No, you actually normally do quite, like, I would say her makeup's normally quite dark. So today I'm going to do it quite bright. Like, you do a lot of eyeliner.
I do.
And you do your tight line as well. Do you know what that is?
No.
Like in your waterline where you're like, inside your eye.
Oh yeah, I do that with sparkly dark brown.
Sparkly dark brown. Okay, what has been your favourite travel destination together? We have been to some really cool places together. We recently went to Colorado skiing. We went to Dubai together with my sister for a girls' trip. We went to Africa together. That was pretty cool. That's probably my favourite.
I think Africa has to be a favourite.
Yep.
Not just because we're such avid animal lovers, but because the girls that we travelled with were sensational.
It was such a good trip. So basically, Mum booked us on a trip with a group of girls. We had never met them before. They were strangers to us before this. We literally met them in Nairobi in Africa at the hotel once. We had already been in Africa for like 2-3 days. Never met these people in our lives. And now I've got to say that some of our best friends and the most amazing people we have in our lives right now.
Yes, and we've had 2 catch-ups already with a third scheduled.
Yep.
Or 3 or 4 catch-ups actually, and we have a WhatsApp group and we talk regularly, and it just was fantastic.
Yeah. And so what would be your favourite part of Africa? What was the best thing?
I think Tanzania at night, and we would hear noises.
Oh,
and
yeah,
when we woke up in the morning, we would have animals. Animals. I think we heard a lion, but we certainly had zebras
and
nibbling at the edge of our tent.
We opened our tent and there were these little zebras eating grass, and you could hear them ripping it up. In the night, you could always hear hyenas and lions.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my favourite highlighter on you. Pretty.
I like that. Sparkles.
Yep.
Shimmers, actually. That's a pretty one.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So what do you do with a highlighter?
You put it on the very tops of your cheekbones.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of gives you a little bit of a kind of glowy look, but also gives it a little more dimension. So when it hits the light, you can see all the points of your cheekbone.
That's a good idea.
You normally wear this though. You always got shiny cheeks.
But that's only with blush.
We're gonna do lashes. But I've chosen these lashes. These are the Natasha lashes by Nakia Joy Cosmetics. The reason I picked these ones is because they're super fluffy, very glam, but they're short. So for Mum who doesn't wear eyelashes all the time, I'm not going to give her like full-on lashes because A, they might be a bit uncomfortable for you to wear, and B, where your eye stops and your eyebrow starts is quite a small space. So I don't want your lashes to go beyond your eyebrow. It would just look silly. So these are the ones I'm going to use. Okay. So one thing that Mum has blessed me with is not having any eyelashes. She doesn't really have any eyelashes, so I'm not going to do mascara because there's not really anything to put the mascara on. I'm the same. I'm not having a go because I also don't really have any eyelashes, which is why we love our falsies. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on you now.
And you wear the falsies beautifully because you've got plenty of space for them.
Yeah. This is a little trick that I use when applying lashes to someone else. Instead of getting them to shut their eye, you risk the chance of the glue sticking to the bottom lashes because the eye's shut. So I keep the person's eye open and I ask them to look at my finger. That way I can direct exactly where I want them to look. This is also a good trick for doing eyeliner, eyeshadow, anything with the eyes, where when you're doing yourself, you know where you want to look and place everything, but they're not sure what you're doing. So I ask you to follow my finger. Just look about there for me. Perfect. So the next question that we have is, what is our funniest moment that we've had together?
We've had a lot of funny moments.
I know,
together.
I actually was just thinking about this. I was thinking about something the other day. You know how Snapchat, you don't have Snapchat, do you?
No.
Snapchat will do like your memories. I have this one of you and I, and you'll probably remember this. We were in your bed, and I'm pretty sure it was someone's birthday, and we were laughing at a certain Facebook message. Do you remember that? It was your friend's birthday, and someone posted on their wall to wish them a happy birthday. Do you remember?
Okay,
do you remember that?
That was funny.
That made me laugh the other day. That's not the funniest moment we've had together, but that really made me laugh. My other favourite was probably when we were in Africa and we went hot air ballooning.
Oh gosh.
We went hot air ballooning and we had a bit of a crash landing, and one of the girls we were on the trip with
that was funny.
One of the girls we were on the trip with, as we landed, she said, "Oh shit." And we were like, "Yeah, you know, bumpy ride." And she's like, no. Actual shit. She had landed in like zebra poo or something. And she was literally sitting in shit.
And couldn't move.
It was
with all the
so
rest
funny.
on top of it.
Now do you feel weird without your lipstick?
Yes, very weird without lipstick.
Okay, I'm going to go get you some lipstick. Hold on. So normally when you do your lipstick, you just go straight in with Morange. This is your colour.
Absolutely.
It's Max Morange. Match your nails.
Matches perfectly.
It's Mum's colour. Like if she could be a colour, this is her colour. I'm going to put on Gerard Cosmetics Mercury Rising as a base, and then I'll go over it with the Morange, just so that you don't have to top it up through the day so much.
That's
it doesn't come off as much.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What is this one again?
Mercury Rising.
I should have that, because I do have to top it up a lot.
I gave you one similar by Dose of Colours.
I use Dose of Colours one whenever it's a special occasion, because I love it so much and I don't want it to run out.
The other thing that this will stop is like any bleeding of the lipstick. MAC, this particular MAC lipstick doesn't really bleed,
No,
but
I was going to say it doesn't. It's very good.
But if you do have a lipstick that you love the colour of, you love it a lot, but it bleeds, this will kind of help. It's almost like doing a lip liner. Now the other thing Mum blessed me with is no top lip. You don't really have a top lip either, but I'm still going to do it. Actually, you know what I actually learnt recently? We do have a lip, it's just like underneath. Kind of sits like your muscles bring it under. It's there, it's just sitting like that, so you can't see it. It's not like sitting forward. So we actually have a top lip, it's just can't really see it. It's like relax your face. If I was to like do this, she actually has a lot of lip under there. It's just underneath, so you can't see it as much. And do you ever do a setting spray?
Never.
Never do a setting spray?
Other than hairspray?
No.
Okay.
Some people do that. Some people put hairspray on their face to set their makeup. That's a thing.
No.
But we're not going to do that today.
No.
Close. You can breathe. It's okay.
Okay.
And that just helps set your makeup. So there you go.
Fabulous.
That's what you normally would do anyway, but it's just with my sort of colours and stuff. A little bit brighter.
Much brighter.
Not as much eyeliner.
But eyelashes.
Yeah, eyelashes are good.
Ready to hit the town. Which in isolation is our front yard.
Yeah, so we're not really going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Which I think, I'm a little bit offended about it, is why you let me do your makeup in the first place, because no one's going to see you.
Oh, but we'll take photos and hopefully you've all enjoyed.
We'll take some photos. So here are the final shots. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. We also would like to wish all of you a happy Mother's Day.
Beautiful. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Don't get lipstick on my face. I hope that you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video, if not sooner. Bye!